else. What are you saying? He's obviously the one who killed Toadette!
I would like to believe that, Kevin, but he isn't. The killing rule literally makes it impossible for one person to kill 3 people.
Well, Monokuma just says he tends to make exceptions in the rules for murder, right? So obviously he made an exception for this.
Yeah, and plus, I still think this guy might be lying or something. Well, the truth of it is, I'm not lying. For once in my life.
What do you mean, yeah?
Just explain yourself. What is going on? Alright. Fine. I guess I could explain everything. Alright, let's start from the beginning. I originally started to plan this murder when the motive was announced. And, well, I actually had some different people to kill in mind. Specifically, like, Karen and Ludwig. How? Why then? Well, for one, Ludwig is smart, so obviously I would have a higher chance of winning the class trial. And secondly, I decided I was gonna kill Karen because, well, she's annoying.
Well, I guess we can't disagree with you on that.
Excuse me?
I bet your seat.
Fine. But back to me saying this. I was setting up the trap at around, say, midnight? Yeah, around midnight. I went to the 2nd floor to take the vent into the kitchen vent to go set up the trap. It was a simple trap, honestly. Until I heard Marie coming into the kitchen. But, ow! The kitchen should be locked!
Unless this bastard's working with the mastermind.
No, Len would never! I don't know how she got in the kitchen, but I had to act fast. This thing on my back, by the way, is just a guitar case, but I will say this. There's no guitar in there. There's actually a plastic replica sword. Which, yes, is what I used to stab Marie in the back.
So we finally figured out what that thing is. It's just a guitar case with a plastic sword in it. Hold on, where did you get that?
It was in there the first day we arrived. You just didn't have any care in your mind to open it. But regardless of that, back to what I was doing. After I stabbed Marie, she pushed me off of her and ran towards the basement. I had to get up, which took about a minute because, you know, I don't know why. I chased her down to the basement, which the trail of blood made real easy. And I stabbed her with my sword. I wasn't really thinking about anything. I just pointed that knife there and hoped for the best. After that, I just went back up to the kitchen, set up the trigger for the trap since it was already complete. And yeah, I just went back to my room. Also, Toad, that letter forged made by Monokuma, that was actually for me. What? Yeah, I kind of faked it. But wait, how do you have the foresight to think that most of us will wake up and see the note? Like, most of you, wake up at the same time anyway. So, yeah, it wasn't really that suspicious.
However, some of us, like me, Toadette, Tails, and your sister, all woke up at around the same time. Different from everyone else.
Yeah, my bad. That was a miscalculation on my part. But, miscalculation or not, it still got the job done by killing someone. And I had to kill a chili pepper, because if she saw the wound, she would be able to connect it back to a sword. So I just doused my replica sword with a little bit of poison, and I slashed her arm.
You bastard! I should kill you right now!
Oh, shut up, gay gardener. I'm talking now. But, yeah, that's really all I did. That's the truth of my case.
I still don't get it. He said he just set up the trap, so that means he killed Toadette.
Yeah, he set up the trap. So he's the one who killed all 3 of them. I'm not even listening to him anymore. I'm prepared to vote for him.
But Len can kill 3 people. It's in the rules.
For once I agree. Plus, this sucker seems like he's handsome.
No matter what way you look at it, he's the one who set up this whole crime. I'm voting for him either way.
We can't just jump the gun on this. Someone else is behind the murder of Toadette. I agree. We should discuss about this more.
Yeah, you know what to do.
You can vote for me, but the fact of the matter is, if you do, we'll all die except for the blackened.
Shut it! You're the blackened!
This sucks. Seems our opinions are split down the middle.
It's time! Karen, get up here! Oh wait, I'm hosting this thing? No, you're getting kicked! Again! It's time for a Scrum debate!
Karen, get back to your seat. What are you doing over there? Alright, here we go. Boing, boing. Go on to this side of the courtroom if you think you should vote for Len. Go on to this side of the courtroom if you think you shouldn't vote for Len. Boo-hoo. Boing.
One killed Toadette, Marie, and Chili Pepper Cookie.
Ludwig, we don't know for certain that he's the one who murdered Toadette.
He just confessed to being the killer of Marie and of Chili Pepper Cookie. That fucker is obviously the killer.
Karen,
Don't tell me he still has something. Otherwise, why is he confessing that thing?
Maybe he's confessing because he's been found out and he might as well just confess.
Rin,
If that's the case, then why would he confess at all?
When Toadette was killed, he said he was away from you, right? That's when you could have set up the trap.
Conductor, we still haven't even figured out what set off the trap. So why are you jumping the gun like this? Well, if that blonde bastard isn't the killer, who is? We're out of suspects. I got this.
A new suspect might come to light if we just keep discussing about this. We can't vote for Len just yet. Let's work through this together.
This is not the answer.
See, everyone, we can't be jumping the gun yet. We're not voting for Len. He's not the one who killed Toadette, even though he's the one who set up the trap to kill her.
I guess you're right.
Is someone as psychopathic as him really innocent?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But ultimately, if you vote for me, we'll all die.
Well, then fine then, you son of a bitch. If you don't want to die, tell us how the trap was triggered.
Wow, Toad, you're really mad at me. Oh well, I guess I can tell you how the trap was triggered. The trap was triggered by a motion sensor.
Emotion what? Bullshit! There was nothing like that at the crime scene.
Wait, a motion sensor? Could it be that? I got it! Was it that weird device me and Ludwig found?
Weird device! It was hidden behind a couch. It was really hard to see. But I saw it shine a little bit, which I guess it got my attention.
Was it a long black stick? Because yeah, that was the motion sensor.
So it was triggered by a motion sensor then? Alright, fine then. Well then who triggered it?
More importantly, how does this so-called motion sensor work?
Basically, it activates as soon as it detects a person running in front of it. It can be over it, it'll still detect people. I made sure I exited the other way when I set it off, so...
Oh, so you did set it off?
I mean when I first set it up, you idiot.
Wait a minute, so do you even know who set it off?
I didn't at first, but once I heard Tails' testimony, I immediately figured out who it was. And honestly, I'm honestly quite surprised that they're the killer.
Oh, so you know who set it off. So who did it?
I mean, Tails should know. The answer to who set it off is in his testimony.
My testimony? I think the only testimony I really gave Len was when Toadette was attacked. Which means that... Wait... Len, just to verify, any motion detected out of that door from whoever runs through it would be the killer, right? And would set off the motion sensor?
Pretty much.
I know who the killer is.
You do?
Well then tell us. End this, please. Alright then. I don't know if this was intentional, but the culprit who killed Toadette was...
It has to be you!
The culprit in this case that murdered Toadette is you, Kagamin Rin.
What? Squeeze me? Ren?
No, that's impossible.
Dalton, what are you doing? I'm not the killer. Why would I kill Toadette-chan? I'm not the killer. Please. Why would you even think? Correct. Rin is the killer. What?
First, you killed Chili Pepper and Marie, and now you try to blame this on your sister? How fucking demented are you?
I honestly had to know how demented I am. But it's the sheer fact of it is that Rin is the one who murdered Toadette. But I'm not! Why would you say that to your own sister? There's no evidence pointing to it being me!
Actually, there is. I don't want to do this to Rin, but I have to in order to survive.
I'm not the culprit! Stop listening to my brother! He's lying! He killed her!
Obviously, we would never believe him. He's a psychopath that killed both Chili Pepper and Marie.
And why would he make his culprit his sister?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably do that if I were him.
Yeah, but you're not him. You're Karen.
I'll have to agree with everyone. Len's accusation makes no sense. There's no way that she could be the killer.
No, that's wrong!
Actually, there is. My testimony, remember? The conductor and Morton can back it up.
What? Wait, what? What are you talking about, lad?
Conductor, when we were looking for Marie, who ran through the door leading from the kitchen to the meeting room first?
Well, Rin was in front, so...
Wait. And right after, before the trap went off, you heard a beep, right? I think you see where I'm getting at. So, she unintentionally tripped the trap. She is the killer.
She killed Toadette? But why?
I killed Toadette-chan.
Rin, I'm sorry, but the sheer fact of it is that you're the—
Shut it, you baka!
Rin, I don't want to think of this either, but you're the—
Shut it, you baka! You're the killer. Someone else is. I'm not the killer, please.
I'm sorry, but only you can be the killer. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Yes, it's true that I was the first one to run through that door, but that doesn't prove us out of the trap. We don't even know what set it off, right?
Len said it was a motion sensor. So, and if what he's telling is the truth, then you're the only one who set off the trap.
But I'm proven innocent, right? I was with you guys when the body discovery announcement went off, right? That means I counted towards it, right? Right?
No, Ren, I don't think you did. Because there were 4 of us at the body. So by that logic, me, Morton, and Conductor are innocent. But you'll be able to blend in with us as the killer.
Wait, what? No!
Allow me to cut through those words!
I'm sorry, Ren, but you could have hidden the body discovery announcement with me, Conductor, and Morton. He's right. Morton, Conductor, and Tails could be counted as the innocents. You can still be in there and have it go off, even though you're the killer.
I'm not.
Wait a minute, there's still something I want to know.
What is it?
Does that mean they were accomplices?
Accomplices?
Yeah, I bet they were accomplices. They're co-conspirators who worked together to kill all 3 of them.
That could be the case. Shut up! Shut up, Len! What are you doing?
She's in no mood to talk. I need to finish this. I need to end this now.
I'm not the killer. I didn't work with Len. You have to believe me. There could be someone else. I didn't do this. Please. I'm not the culprit. Please. Tailscud, what are you talking about? I'm not the killer. Why would I do this? Why would I do it to Toadette-chan? I'm not working with Glenn. He's been acting weird ever since the day we arrived here. So, why are you accusing me of being Tona-chan's killer? I'm not. Please, there has to be one other option. Please, just believe me. I'm not the one who killed Tona-chan. Please, just stop accusing me. I'm not the killer. Please, just believe me. I'm not. There's no proof. There's no proof I'm the killer. I'm innocent. I triggered the body discovery announcement. What if it was Conductor or Morton? You don't know. You don't know anything. Please, I'm not the killer. Where's the proof? Where's the proof that I was working with Len? Huh? There's none. Exactly. There's no proof I was working with Len. There's none at all. Please, I'm not the killer. Please. Len probably killed all three of them. Monica made an exception for the rules for the edge of the kitchen. Then he must have something else. I'm not the killer. Ah! If you're saying I'm working with Len, then what's the proof? What's the proof that I was working with him?
It ends here, Ren.
No!
You weren't working with Len. The truth of it is, you were never working with Len. He just made you an unknowing killer. Isn't that right, Len?
Yeah, sorry about that, Rennie Pooh, but you're going to die. What? I can't believe this. So she murdered Toadette unintentionally?
Yes, she did.
Tails, please end this now. Because I don't think I can stay here for much longer.
I think it's about time we end this anyway. This is the truth of the case.
The crime all started all the way back when the motor first announced. I don't know why, but the culprit already started to plan for this crime. They got 2 cinder blocks and jumped down a vent on the 2nd floor with the emergency rope in hand. Once the culprit was in the vent, they started tying the rope to the cinder blocks and getting ready to set up the trap. However, during the night, Marie, who just came out of her room just to go on a nice relaxing walk during the night, overheard something in the kitchen. She must have been worried to go in, but when she did, nothing happened. Marie didn't even know she was violating a rule. When Marie saw where the killer was setting up the trap in the vent, the killer got nervous and decided they had to kill Marie. They took their replica sword out of their guitar case and dropped Marie from the vent, gutting her in the back from above. Marie probably pushed the culprit off and ran to the basement with blood dripping down a trail. Marie probably knew she was going to die, so she quickly took out a piece of paper and started writing with the blood who the killer was in a dying mess. And with all of her strength, she ran towards the basement storage. After the killer recuperated from Marie pushing them, they went to follow her to the basement. After following the blood trail, they knew where Marie was and entered to finish the job. With Marie now dead, they can go back to finishing their trap. However, before they finish, they need to frame a little bit of evidence. And they decided to frame Conductor unintentionally by putting a kitchen knife there, because it was his weapon. After Marie was dead, the trap was complete. All they needed to do is set the motion sensor, which they did by putting it behind an ottoman, and all they needed to do was go back to their room. However, the culprit realized that they needed an alibi, in which they decided they would fake them finding Marie's e-handbook in the dormitory, and write a fake letter from Monokuma to Toad, saying that the kitchen was out of order, so that only a few people would know that. It was the next day, and our first culprit just told all of us that they didn't know where everyone was in the morning, so they decided to have us check the first floor and basement while they checked the 2nd floor. This is when our second culprit, the culprit we'll ultimately have to vote for, Stroke. They decided they wanted to look in the kitchen first, so we all followed him. When we were all in the kitchen, we found out that there was no one there. So the second culprit went through the door from the kitchen to the meeting room, tripping off the motion sensor and activating the trap. However, at the time, Toadette wanted to tell me something, but right before she could, she saw the cinder blocks falling. They were going to hit me, but she saved my life, pushing me out of the way and taking the hit from me. She slammed right into the garage door and died, right in her killer's arms unintentionally. But there's still one more thing we need to discuss. Chili Pepper's murder. During the case, our first culprit tried very hard to get Chili Pepper away from Marie's body after we found it, because they didn't want her to identify the wound. However, they need to kill her. So they combined their motive weapon with their sword in their guitar case, making a poisonous sword. However, Chili Pepper had already gotten a good look at Marie's body wounds, identifying it as a sword. Killer, realizing it's too late, had to act quickly, quickly slicing Chili Pepper in the arm and quickly running away. I don't know how they avoided her sight, but ultimately it worked. They successfully poisoned Chili Pepper Cookie, making her die in the trial. And with that, the culprit regrouped with us like nothing happened. And that's the truth of this case. And the people who ultimately did this, it was them.
The two people that killed, one completely by accident because of the first killer, and the other one, we still don't know why they killed in the first place. But ultimately, we know that the killers of all three of these people are you guys. Kagaman Len and Kagaman Rin, the ultimate Vocaloid twins. You guys did this. And that is the truth of this case. Well, then you did get that right, Len.
You basically got everything right. However, I'll explain how I got out of Chili Pepper's sight, but first it's voting time!
Alright, then we'll just vote for your ass.
No, we can't.
What do you mean?
We just discussed it. It's in the rules. Monokuma said we have to find out and execute who killed Toadette. And Ren was the one who killed Toadette.
But I didn't mean to! I didn't even know! Guys, come on, there has to be some kind of rule about this! Please, I didn't do it! Ren, I'm sorry. Alrighty then, have you made your decisions? It's voting time!
Ren, I'm so sorry.
And your choice was correct! The blackened behind the murder of Toadette, the ultimate toy maker, was Kagaman Ren, and the blackened behind the murders of Marie, the ultimate sniper, and Chili Pepper Cookie, the ultimate pickpocketer, was Kagaman Len, both the ultimate Vocaloid twins. Boo-hoo!
So we voted right. Why did this have to happen?
Why? Why did you kill Chili Pepper? Why did you kill Marie? Why did you make your sister kill Toadette?
Len, what has happened to you?
I'll tell you what, that blue and fool's one of the traitors! The only logical explanation. How the hell else could he have broken the rule? Well, Len, will you admit it? Are you one of the traitors?
That's a topic for another day, but to answer Taylor's question on how I avoided Chili Pepper's sight, us Vocaloids can do a thing called geoleaping.
Geo what?
It's basically where we can go into electrical sockets.
Yeah, we're electrical sockets in the garage, in the basement storage room. So you must have slashed her and then just dipped into one of those.
Yeah, pretty much.
But why? Why did you do all this?
I don't have to explain my reasoning to you, but Monokuma, I think it's execution time.
What?
Are you not gonna feel any remorse? I mean, your sister's about to die!
I don't care.
Len, what is wrong with you? Please, wake up! Wake up!
Sis, you're about to die. Just leave me alone.
No, I'm not gonna die! Ren! Someone save me! Someone save me! Taito! Please! Kaito! Luca! Anyone, please!
Alrighty then, I have a very special punishment for the ultimate Vocaloid twin, Kagaman Rin. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No, please, don't!
to admit, Monokuma, that was a shitty execution. Why'd you include me in it?
Well, it was called Mimic Me, and I guess it wouldn't make sense for me to mimic her. I guess I just wanted to have another person in the execution. It's lonely just doing this all by myself.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you do this to her? You basically just killed an innocent person.
Oh, shut up, Blue Lick Von Hair, or whatever the fuck your name is. I'm not the one who killed their own sibling. Well, I guess I technically did, so I guess I can't really complain.
Shut up, Minya! You killed Ren! You not only killed her, but Tonya, Marie, and Chili Pepper. We're done. I wanna leave.
But Bowser!
Yeah, same here. Karen! I hope I never see you again, lad. Cause I swear I won't hesitate to stab you.
Yeah, whatever. Your empty threats don't please me.
You still haven't answered her question.
Huh?
Are you working with the mastermind?
That's my little secret. And that's a story for another day.
No, it isn't. Get back here. No.
Guys, what do we do? Well, I don't know what we should do. We lost so many people today.
Ooh, the despair is really growing here. I think I should leave. Boing.
Come on, Squirtle. Let's get back to our room. Okay, fine. Come on, Milton. Let's go. I'll help you, lad. Let's go.
I can't. I don't know what to do anymore.
Come on, man. I'll help you back. I'll give you a piggyback ride.
Thanks.
Herb, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm totally fine. I just lost one of my friends. Nothing more.
Herb, you helped me when I was sad about Sonic. So please, if you need anything, just...
I don't know what to do anymore, Tails. I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
It's fine, Herb. Mark my words. I don't want this to happen ever again. This trial was too much despair.
Boo-hoo! That was so extreme. Okay, extreme is putting it lightly. This trial is kind of a big mess. But hey, as long as the fans like it, I really don't care how this trial goes. Boo-hoo! But a triple murder? I don't think that's ever been done before in a Danganronpa series. Well, maybe it has, but I don't know. Never been completed before. Ah, Trader, how are you doing today?
Fine. I'm just hoping you held your end of the deal like we agreed on when I first joined you.
Yeah, whatever. Your deal has been confirmed. They're safe.
Good. Now, about our plans. And about my position. I'm thinking I'm gonna go solo from now. I'll still work with you, don't worry. I just want to know if that's okay with you.
Well, are you going real Cosmo Despair?
You could say that. A lot more despair, actually.
Well, then go right ahead, bucko. I'm not going to stop if it comes to despair.
Great. They won't know what hit them.